Who's going first?
Yeah, well, I'm Patrick Pierce, 19 years old, sprinter.
Yeah?
That's the life.
Yes, that's it. Well, my name's Omar, I'm 18 years old, sprinter. Discipline is 100 and 200, and currently studying A-levels right now, so takes up a lot of my time. But yeah, mainly track focused and that.
Yeah. Alright. My name is Jose Dehaney. We all do athletics, we're all sprinters.
Come on.
My events are 200 and 400. And at the moment, I'm just working really, I'm on my gap year. Just trying to focus more on track and just get the money up, because you have to, innit?
That's what you do.
But yeah, man. Okay, so,
Well, I legit started last year October.
yeah.
So, yeah, 2019 October. Yeah. I ain't been in it that long still.
Jumped in the group with me, showed him, showed him the ropes, showed him a few drills. Bit of a newbie, but like, he's come a long way still.
That's how it started with flipping me and Isaac as well. Fam.
Oh yeah?
Isaac showed me the ropes. You know what I mean? Circle of life.
It's true.
But
I started, I was quite young still. Like, I've always, like, not specifically a love for athletics, but I've always had a love just for speed. Like, ever since a kid, like, my favourite movie was just Cars. I just love Lightning McQueen, everything about speed, I just loved it. And I didn't really start, so I started it when I was about, I think I was about like 8 or 9. I started in like at Warsaw Athletics Club, and then when I turned 12 I joined Birchfield Harriers, and then ever since from there I've just, I've met people, trained hard, had 2 coaches in my lifetime, and yeah, just a progress from here, innit? Nothing but up.
Feel that. Come on. Well, I started when it's literally my 12th birthday, so there was an open day at my club, Birchfield Harriers, Alexander Stadium. There was an open day, literally 12th of October 2013.
Man remembers the date.
Yeah.
Isn't that your birthday?
So, yeah, my birthday.
Oh,
it was on my 12th birthday I started, yeah. So I begged my mum and dad to take me there. And yeah, that's how it started really. Always been a member of Birchfield. Yeah, right now, basically based in Sutton Coldfield training, because it's getting renovated for 2022 Commonwealth Sport.
Which will probably be there.
That's the aim,
Might see our faces there, might see our faces.
2021 now. The work starts now really. But I know it might sound like a bit of a stretch,
yeah.
but
New Year, same graft.
Exactly.
Like that.
So, yeah,
so
man.
what made you two start athletics? Almost said you had the love for speed. What about you two?
Oh, should I just go for
go on.
Well, what it was, obviously now, I used to do gymnastics, and then I stopped. It wasn't really working out, and then my school at the time, my headmaster loved athletics, so he would, on sports day, we used to have school sports days, and we used to travel down to, I think it was the University of Wolverhampton, and but actually before that, in fact, even in the playground and stuff, and just with my close friend as well, we used to run on that, and he was looking and he said, you know what, you look like you've got a bit of talent for it still. And at the sports days he'd see me running and he'd be like, yeah man, like he reckons I could do well. So obviously, like I said, on my 12th birthday, I was begging my mom to take me, and then it all started from there. Like, that's really how it started. It was my headmaster really that pushed it and that talked to my mom as well, saying that she should take me, and it ended up happening. And
it's like you for football.
I'm here now. So that's how it started really.
That's a rated headmaster.
That's what it was. Danny's dad.
Well, from a young age, I did do running, but I wasn't serious, so I got a group. And I was sports day actually. My friend said, "Oh, yo, why don't you come run for Birchfield?" I was like, calm. Got me into a group, trained for a bit, and I didn't take it seriously. This was probably like 14. Didn't take it seriously. Then like a good 2 years later on sports day, teacher come up to me and was like, "Oh, do you run?" I was like, "Nah, And she was like, oh yeah, I got a group for you, like you can come and train. It's like Birchfield, like just a different coach this time. Went there, did one session, I'm not even gonna lie. I thought it was too hard, so didn't go back. didn't even go back. So then I had a thought about it and I was like, you know what, see if I do this or I'll do football. And because obviously my PE teacher tried and my dad made me play football in it, but I was like, you know, nah, football's not me. So then I just got back into track and field from Sutton Coldfield College. And then from there, I got my coach, and then I've been on it since for 1 year and 3 months now, so I ain't stopped.
That's it. That's it.
What inspires me, you know what? The way people look at you, you know what I'm saying? Like Usain Bolt, like it's like, oh, people see him as like a god in the sport, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, like, nah, it's like, that's what inspires me still. Just and obviously like makes me feel good as well, innit? So something I like doing, fam. So
It's true. But you know what inspires me is like almost like mystery. So it's like where, like, if we carry on with all of our training, you know, because we're training hard and we're doing all these things, like where can we be in the future, if you know what I mean? Like that kind of mystery there. Like I'm kind of like curious to where I could take it. It's kind of like a factor towards my inspiration, you get me? Because it's like I wonder where I could be in a few years time. Like I could still be where I'm at now, or I could be, you know, on the top of the tables. Like you never know. And also my dad also inspires me because he's just got a lot of faith in me, like ever since I was young. And you know, Jose will know, because I've been training with Jose for years now, so he's been there through my ups and downs. My dad's just always had just unconditional faith in me. Like he's never wavered at all. So he's also my inspiration as well, because he's just like, I'll just come in after training and he was like, you're gonna be great, you know, or you're gonna make it, man. Like that kind of, those words, just like, I know it's little, like 10 seconds out of my day, but it's just it's inspirational, you get me? And that's what inspires me, man. That's why I keep pushing every day, training out here in the snow.
Facts. I mean, it's pretty similar, like, because what inspires me is just family, like, because when I think about it, I've been through a lot in this sport already, just injury wise. Like it's not like I keep getting injured, but one injury literally changed my life. It was a matter of, if this doesn't get sorted out, I won't be able to run again. And it got sorted out, and I got another chance to show myself and to run. So it's like, to me, if I don't make it now, like, what was all that for?
Nah, I hear that one.
Like I went through a lot at that time. That was probably the most stressful period of my life, and a lot of people won't get it, but yeah, man, it was hard. It was hard still, and coming back from that just shows that I can be stronger. When I'm obviously thinking about, this is a bit too much, like, can I even do this? Like I just remember that time, and I think, if I got through that and I push through that, then, you know, what's the point? I can't let this go now. But yeah, like I said, what inspires me is family. Like had a few family members, obviously, that have been here, but obviously sadly passed away, but have believed in me. Like my great grandma, she always used to say, yeah man, she wants to see me. Obviously she never got the chance, she's passed now, but I just do it. I just do it for those family members. Like my gran as well, she's still here. She's saying, you know, she wants to see me compete for GB and get there. So like I said, I've been through a lot, and I just want to make them proud, and especially my mom as well. I could go on all day about my mom, but she has the utmost faith in me, so
just gotta keep it stepping.
I want to do it. I want to do it for them, to be honest, and for myself. I need to prove to myself that I can do it, because I've been through a lot. So when I get there, it's gonna be mad.
Yeah, fits still. He's gonna start that one. Flipping hell.
That is annoying, man, because man ain't been able to show like what man's capable of.
Yeah. So obviously, like a lot of plans have just been thrown out the window.
Yeah.
We've had to put a lot of plans in the bin, basically.
Yeah.
So like towards the end of 2019, like we were just grafting because we wanted 2020 to be obviously one of our best years, because it was just, I was going into second year under 20. We were all going into second year under 20. No, I was going into first year under 20.
Yeah.
These two were going into second year under 20.
Yeah.
And it was like, obviously it was Patrick's first time racing,
First season.
and it would have been amazing, but obviously COVID has just wrecked all of that. The indoor season started well. I competed at nationals at indoors, and then obviously COVID hit us in March. So that means no warm weather training, don't see your group for a couple of months. All that interaction that you had, all those opportunities, all those races, I've obviously just been thrown away, and it's kind of halted us in a sense. It's kind of kept us stagnant a bit, because we haven't had the opportunity to show what we can do. So our whole season being cancelled after indoors, it was just a wreck for us, man, because we did have stuff. We had stuff in the bag to show. We definitely had a lot of things to show, but you'll just have to wait till 2021 now.
Like,
you know what I'm saying?
what you said, the plans we had as well, like the abroad training, obviously warm weather training. If that went through as planned,
that training camp would have took us to another level. That training camp would have definitely.
So just that in itself, like, it's just like, oh man, it was stressful that period because COVID hit. We didn't get a chance to go, and it was kind of left in the dark because coaches had to plan our sessions and make new plans, and we was in the field by ourselves running. It was a last period still, but yeah, man, we got through it. We trained, not as planned, but we still did it. We still grinded. So again, like, it just shows that it can be done. We're committed. So that's another reason why we all need to show what we can do. We all want to show what we can do, and you know, we all want to get there. We've been through a lot already, so you know.
As I said, fam, just gotta keep it stepping. Just gotta keep it stepping.
I said it all really though, like about the COVID, so
jarring, man.
It's jarring still.
Yes, definitely. Like we've all felt like that.
You felt like quitting already?
Nah, you know what it is though. Because because the sport is demanding, fam. But
Yeah, it's
like,
demanding still.
you have to think, fam. Like, if you quit, it's all disrespectful to the people that Rob believed in you, fam. So that's what keeps me going still. So
Yeah, that's
like we've all, because we've all had those sessions, whether it's separate or together, where one person's throwing up, one person can't walk, other person can't breathe. You just want to stop. You just want to. It's like, why are we doing this? You know what I mean? Especially because the season was cancelled as well. You're not even having any races. So like, it's like you're kind of thinking, what am I even working towards? Because it's like the tunnel is so narrow and so far, you can't really see the end, and that's where the faith comes in. That's where you gotta keep. You just gotta keep grinding and just have faith that you'll get to where you want to be in it. But we've all felt like quitting. Every track athlete has felt like quitting. They've said, "Oh, I'm quitting, man," and then you'll see them at track the next day. But yeah, man, like, it's just horrible. You start seeing things, man, when you're sick, when you're tired, and you just want to give up. But just gotta keep it stepping, as I said. Just gotta keep it stepping.
like I said again, that injury period for me was the biggest. Like, I went through a lot of thoughts at that period. I thought, am I even going to be able to come back? Am I even going to want to come back? Like, I didn't really know what I was going to do at that point in my life, but I came back, grinded, and I'm not going to lie, my first season after that, it was actually alright. But like Omar said, we all have those periods in our training, and in our seasons where we feel like that. Because even a session can make us feel like that. Just one session,
Monday,
it's that demanding, but literally. But you know, we keep it stepping. We've got faith in ourselves. So yeah, even if we do say that, we all know we're not gonna quit.
Yeah.
So, but
just put in too much work up to this point. You put in too much just to let that all go. You know what I mean?
we can't deny that we don't think about it though. But yeah.
As Patrick said, man, this sport is so demanding. Man.
Yeah.
It's financially demanding.
Oh yeah.
It's mentally demanding.
Exactly.
It's physically demanding.
That. Yeah. All of those.
It's just it's a lot of energy. A lot of energy. But I always say this to people. We can't complain.
It's not, but exactly, it's not
We
like
chose
we get
this.
funded for this either. You know what I'm saying? We're not funded to do this. We do this off our own back. So that's why we have so much. We need to keep that faith, because if we don't, then that's when those thoughts start flooding in.
Yeah.
Because we're doing this off our own back. So it's gotta work, man. Well, I mean, I'd say in our area.
Who's gonna start this one?
Well, I mean, in our area, to be honest, when we had Birchfield, our club, it was pretty nice. We had nice facilities there. We had the indoor track as well.
The best track seat as well.
And
the best track seat.
yeah, facts. They had the best track seat. The kit was nice.
Black kit, man.
Just literally the track altogether, Alexander Stadium, it's one of the best tracks in the UK anyway. So that was nice. But now that obviously all that's being renovated for the Commonwealth Games in 2022 in Birmingham, we're out here in Sutton Coldfield. It's not the best, but we've got to appreciate what we have and what to train within it. So yeah, I mean, it's not too bad. We're in one of the nice areas to train in still.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people don't have what we have. So when I deep it, I am grateful for obviously the training in Brum. But yeah, man.
Obviously, Jose spoke on like all the facilities and stuff. But in terms of being an athlete in Brum, like with people, I think it's obviously we've only experienced being an athlete in Brum, so that's all we can say. But it feels like the best because every athlete knows each other and all the athletes know each other. So when you go to comps, you know other athletes from Birmingham, from Birchfield, and I just feel like it's one of the best places to be because everyone's so nice, man, and we're all just chill as well. And like when it comes to like meeting new people or meeting people from Birmingham or specifically athletes from Birmingham, they're all just chill and everyone just knows each other. So it's just common, everyone helps each other out, so it's all good, man, so good.
Yeah, they all took the words out of my mouth still.
Oh yeah, was you?
You don't really,
I was gonna say the nice people.
You said the meeting people thing, like no, especially YDLs, man, you know everyone at YDL.
Yeah, nah, facts.
Like the big boys and that.
We get a lot of disrespect, I'll say that.
They get a lot of disrespect.
No, you know what, it's kind of swaying from the question a bit, but in the athletics game, a lot of people don't really respect what we go through and respect what we do.
Oh yeah. Tell them what you go through.
Well, what we go through day and night is, first of all, you got to pattern your diet. You know what I mean? Like your diet is everything. You can't be out here going to parties, drinking alcohol. You can't be out here.
Life gets boring.
Yeah.
You told the rest of my mouth, life gets boring and plain.
Life gets boring.
You gotta eat your veg, you gotta eat your fruit, you gotta know what you're eating, and you just have to learn when to eat certain things. Then you gotta train as well.
Can I just say something like,
Go on.
people don't understand how much time this takes out of your week.
How do you balance all the everything else you do as well?
Literally, it's what like
I don't know how we balance it, you know.
I know.
We just do it.
you just have to sacrifice a lot of things, like not going out and all them things there, like
gotta sacrifice.
literally.
Like Omar's in the heat of it right now. Like he's literally studying for his A levels. He's working a part-time job, and he's still training technically full-time as well.
So my life currently right now consists of if I'm not at school studying, then I'm training. If I'm not training, then I'm working. And if I'm not training and working, then I gotta do some extra studies at home. So I don't really have
That's
a,
literally it.
and that goes for these two as well. If they ain't track, these lot are working. You know what I'm saying? Because you have to get the funds up in this sport. It's not easy. And going back to the disrespect part, I feel like with the amount of stuff we put in, we don't get a lot out of it. And that is definitely a big thing in this sport. We don't really get a lot out of what you produce. And people just think that all you do is run,
Yeah,
and then they try start to compare us to like footballers or NFL players, and I'm thinking, yo, you can't compare. Like they'll try to say, Ronaldo's as fast as Harry Akines or something like. Bang some spikes on Ronaldo.
Exactly.
Bang some spikes on Ronaldo. Get him down at something.
That alone.
Like you get me. Like I want people to, like, when we start getting our names out there, I'm definitely gonna start something to do with athletes, racing, other people from other sport who the rest of the world think that they can beat. Because I'm thinking you can't compare any other sport that includes running to sprinting.
Man are comparing footballers that run yards on a football pitch.
That's what I'm saying. Don't get me wrong, football has a lot of skill. Football has a lot of skill, but when it comes to the speed side, it's just the pure sprinting side. Even the other day, Sky Sports posted about some football. He must have ran like 6.7 or something in the 60 meters. But for one, he was already running. He didn't start stagnant.
Exactly.
You get me? He didn't start stationary. My brother was already running. That's completely different. And you just can't compare, man. It just don't make sense, because if you truly believe that if you banged a footballer next to a professional sprinter and you think that footballer has a chance of even being close to that sprinter, then I'm sorry, man, but you're deluded. You're absolutely deluded.
Facts.
Shout out to my Wayne. I missed. It's mad, man.
Other skills.
I can play the drums.
Same.
Yeah.
That's a skill we share.
I can play the drums too.
I'm just good at football. I'm good at football, but obviously I don't like football, to be honest. About
Yeah, man. Like, well, with me, like, even after I quit gymnastics, I still took that kind of side with me. Like,
Doing flips and stuff.
yeah, like I'm a very flippy guy. Still,
We'll be
like,
training, and mid-rep this guy will just do a backflip. Thinking, yo.
Hey, nah. But yeah, man, like, if I wasn't doing track right now, I wouldn't be doing gymnastics. I'd probably be doing that what you just said, like parkour, free running, or some crap like that, because that's what I'm into as well. Like, I like that type of stuff. But yeah, like you said, I play the drums as well a bit. So
before we move on to the next question, though, I'm gonna bait him out. He raps.
I don't.
oh
rap.
yeah,
He's got a skill of rapping.
I don't rap.
He goes studio.
I don't rap.
I've heard his
rap.
exclusives.
Don't
They're
rap.
good.
you can spit though.
I
I like. Oh, here we go, miss.
Don't sleep
I
on
know
us.
you got a lot to say on this.
Don't sleep on us.
Let
That's the
them know,
biggest
man.
one.
Let them know.
Don't sleep on us.
Tell them,
That's
bro.
actually the biggest one. Don't sleep on us. Literally. Yo.
Don't sleep on us, and tunnel vision. Stay focused on yourself. Don't be looking at other people and what they're doing, and don't be judging and making assessments and all them things. Just keep focused on what you're doing. People that are watching this, I know that you've got some sort of grind going on. All I've got to say about that is
Put the words out on
just keep on it.
Facts.
Just keep on that grind. Whatever you do, whether that's singing, art, rapping, sport, whether you're just studying, just keep on it, man. And don't waver.
Don't
Because,
watch others.
you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people that will try to throw you off your centre and try you know, the evil eye is real. The evil eye is real. It's a real thing. But all I can say is just stay focused, and as Patrick said, if you ever feel like quitting, just remember that if you quit now, it's a big disrespect to the people that have believed in you and the people that have helped to get you where you are now.
Yeah.
So just keep it stepping, as I said. Keep it stepping.
You know what? Yeah.
That's what I'm scared to.
Flipping, he took the words out of my mouth. So I was legit gonna say.
I'm gonna say like keep on your grind and.
But literally like
that's it, fam. That's what
like
you
I
can
said,
do.
let me repeat it. Like
And the biggest thing, just
Yeah.
because you ain't made it at a young age, don't mean you can never make it.
Thank you.
oh yeah,
No cap,
yeah.
facts.
This generation,
Don't need to listen to social media
if you're
telling
not
you,
bred here by like flipping 17, you ain't made it. That makes no sense, blood.
It's true.
Exactly. Social media putting bare stress on our generation, but listen, you've got time. You've got time. We're still teenagers. You get what I'm
It's
saying?
facts.
Why are you thinking you need to have made it by 21?
Like you.
That's when your life's starting. So don't
Literally.
listen.
Literally.
Just follow your own path, man, and don't waver. Don't waver. Just keep grinding. It can work.
That's it. That's
Can
it.
work at any age. You get me? So just stay at it, man. That's it, really.
Come on.
Rate it.
Come on.
Hey, shout out all you people and that. Shout out your socials as well and all that.
Okay.
Now get at my gram underscore Omar JH
Yeah.
underscore at the end, and my Snapchat. I made. You know what?
The gram.
Yeah, follow the gram and the snap though. It's like it's an O hyphen Mizzy 7 in it. I made it in year 7 because obviously I had a nickname O Mizzy, but don't watch that though. It will be in the description or whatever.
Yeah, I'll put it in.
Come on.
And, yeah, stay on your thing.
Well, I just shout out my gram, STYZZ.LA. So this dot la. There's no point putting out the Snapchat blood.
Right, then, my Insta, zdehaney.12. I know you probably won't be able to
Yeah,
spell
I'll
that.
put it on there, fam.
So it'll be in the description anyway. But my Snapchat is jose.dehaney01.
No
That'll also
Snapchat
be
name,
in there.
fam.
But
need
just
to
the
change
normalest Snapchat name
I
ever.
need to change mine.
Well,
Shout out the people, them like the coaches, the people that support
Yo,
you.
shout out my coach innit.
Your coach is the biggest
Shout out
one
the coach.
yeah.
She's obviously taken me and Patrick on, and she just made us into
still. Yeah,
something.
she's the reason why I'm even still doing it because
Yeah.
she like from when I first come, I was pants. I was pants
Like we always,
compared to me now.
and shout out Zena. I love the grub.
yeah.
Our
Best
nutritionist.
nutritionist out there.
Word.
That's
Get
no
Zena.
nutritionist.
Her gram is Cook with Zena. If you need any food, any athletes on here, or if you just can't bother to cook, just get a Zena.
Quality food.
Quality food, best grub, and she does vegan, vegetarian. If you need that as well, so yeah, get a Zena. And shout out Shell Squad as well. Shout out Niall, Jev, George, Lauren.
The whole thing.
Shout out the whole gang. Wow. Shout out Birchfield too. Shout out Birchfield.
I just want to say shout out my coach as well, Sharon Morris.
Big up Shaz.
I don't even need to say too much. She's helped me through a lot. Literally, man, she took me on. And yeah, we've had a few rough patches, but she's always believed in me. I know she has. So yeah, shout out my coach, man. But also my strength and conditioning coach as well.
Oh, yeah.
Jack Lawrence. His Instagram's Bodied Up Programmer. He's like, he does S&C, he does personal training. If you need any of that, get at him. Like he's knowledgeable, he knows his stuff. So get at him if you
He's the
want.
best
you know.
about stuff.
Definitely get a Jack.
Yeah.
Get
Get
a
at Jack.
He's worth the money.
You know, I just want to shout out Andy Paul as well, because he's helped me a lot as well. So I just want to shout out Andy Paul if he ever sees this. But
Coaches are doing it.
Yeah.
come on,
Oh.
let's go.
One time, only gotta hit him with it one time. Gotta keep it moving cause of one time. Nearly caught the man and with it one time. Told her drop it down for me one time. Girl, you know it's been a long time. Twice you ain't gonna fool me one time. Catch you in the wrong place at the wrong time. Hit him with it one time. One more time, got the baggie for a dime, can you blame me? Got a lot that's on my mind like who crossing the T's, who dotting the I's like.
Alright, I'm Jose.
I'm Omar.
I'm Patrick.
And you're now tuning into the Black and White Lounge.
You might have to put him in your top 5 guys. Morgana babe, serenade me with the fried rice, but she kept to put an egg up in the my mind. One time, only gotta hit him with it one time. Gotta keep it moving cause of one time. Nearly caught the man and with it one time. Told her drop it down for me one time. Girl, you know it's been a long time. Fuck twice, you ain't gonna fool me one time. Catch you in the wrong place at the wrong time. Hit him with it one time.